Stairs are for emergencies only. So I work in a large office building. 6 floors. There are 2 elevators and 3 flights of stairs. I always take the stairs because I want to get the steps in and also because it's faster. Except maybe to the 6th floor. Like over the course of a year if I had to go from one floor or the other. I and whoever walked with me would arrive at the meeting before the people who waited for the lift. Except if you had to get from the 1st to the 6th floor where they would typically but not always arrive just before us. Now I'm not running or power walking or anything even slightly close to intense. My new manager is overweight. I don't judge her at all, but I do think it plays a part in this story. She is in all my meetings and noticed that I take the stairs. She asked me a few times to take the lift with her and I always politely declined. Said I preferred the stairs and asked her if she wanted to stroll with me. She always politely declined too. Until today. I got an email from her saying that the stairs were now for emergencies only and not to use them unless there was an actual emergency. I was shocked and emailed her back asking why not. Which stairs and pointed out that there are no emergency signs etc. She replied saying they are all for emergency use only and that using them for non-emergency could block emergency responders. Like that is not how stairs work. Even if this wasn't so nonsensical, it isn't a management decision. She doesn't own or maintain the building, isn't an emergency responder, and presumably has nothing to do with building codes. This is 100% just someone who's annoyed at being told to take the stairs to lose weight. I understand the annoyance. My fat ass takes the elevator too. Just not misplacing that annoyance and pointing it at you. If she really won't stop making her issues your problem, I say play along. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really interesting. I'm kind of a nerd about safety procedures. Who can I talk to make sure people know about this rule? Maybe her boss. It's been missing from the training. I'm sure as soon as she gets the idea that her superiors are going to catch wind of her insecure misuse of authority, she'll back off. Tell her no or don't respond and continue taking the stairs. Let her escalate it and see what happens. She's a petty dictator about to meet her fate. Just tell her you are afraid of elevators or something like that. Fear of tight spaces. Crowds in small spaces. ECT. I worked in a state office building at On Point and my office was on the 2nd floor. It was always faster to use the stairs. At some point the state put a bunch of money into a security budget and they sealed off the stairs. So you had to use the elevator. All while pushing people to get more exercise. Her idiot logic hurts. If using the stairs blocks first responders in an emergency, and everyone's using the stairs to exit an emergency. If your stairs go halfway up between floors and then there's a platform and the stairs go again the rest of the way, those platforms are designed to allow emergency responders to get past people going in the opposite direction. If there's an emergency that isn't a fire or an active shooter, they will be using the elevators. If it is a fire, elevators aren't allowed to do anything but move to ground level and open. So people will be flooding out through the stairs anyway. If it's a shooter, then first responders will be cowering in fear outside the building. Either way, there's no reason not to use the stairs. Sounds like her lazy ass just doesn't want to use TBE stairs. And that's coming from me. Another lazy ass. She replied saying they are all for emergency use only and that using them for non-emergency could block emergency responders. Reply back saying that if that's a risk, you volunteer to do occasional checks of the stairway to ensure everyone's safety and make sure the path is clear. I didn't like elevators before COVID. I don't ever get in them now at all. Not sure what kind of company you work at, but I would forward the email to the safety department and HR with a request that the training material and employee handbook be updated to incorporate the new management mandate. Add some comment about not wanting anyone to get reprimanded for violating the new requirement. The stairs are exactly what people should be using during an emergency. She's just embarrassed by her inability to not take the stairs without being completely winded. You probably pissed her off asking her if she wanted to take them. I'd just ignore her, and if she brings it up again, escalate it above her head where someone higher than her will think it's a ridiculous request. Thank you for letting me know. As soon as I receive the company-wide email from HR confirming this new policy, I will stop using the stairs and CC hour. I like stairs more than elevators. Careful, soon companies will start claiming people will sue for falling down the stairs. I would contact HR or facilities. Ask if it is permissible to take the stairs. And reply to your manager. Thank you for your concern. I have confirmed with HR facilities person that we are welcome to take the stairs. Let me know if you'd like to discuss further with her boss. Quote, she sucks, so you'll want to avoid conflict, but don't be walked on. Also try to transfer out. This boss is going to be a nightmare to work for. I thinks it's Mitch Hedberg that has a joke along the lines of being approached for standing out front of an emergency exit. His response, as if I wouldn't move if there's an emergency. My condo is in a 6-story building with 3 staircases. There was a fire. No one was injured. In the next condo board meeting, the fire department gave a talk. An interesting piece of feedback was that they would prefer people to not use the main staircase, since they use it to get equipment up. Evacuations are preferably done by the side staircases. I understand the point, but as someone who tends to overthink, it didn't seem like great advice. Debating about which way seems safer could hinder the timing to get out. Emergency responder, here. The only time I take the stairs is when I'm there to rescue someone out of a stuck elevator. And there's only one elevator. Or if the whole building is on fire. Honestly, we spend a lot of time waiting on elevators. Stair guy here, 30+ years of office buildings. I always take the stairs. Others here have said it. She's wrong in her intent to stop you from using the stairs. But tread carefully here. See what I did there? She's making this an issue. She possibly has FOMO and wants to have side chats with you between meetings. Try to make time for those before or after the meetings. Otherwise, as others have said, she can't dictate building emergency policy. Definitely ignore the last email and keep taking the stairs. If it comes up again, take it to her manager.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.